Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Saturday, August 9th, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And let me make sure I get the date right on this one. I got it wrong yesterday. I said the 6th when it was the 8th. And boy, y'all let me have it. Y'all made sure it's the 8th, not the 6th. My bad. Today is the 9th of August, 2025. Saturday. Did I get everything right, y'all? I hope so. I don't want y'all coming for me. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. And remember, when you're here, I'm tired, but I'm going to keep going. But I'm tired, but I'm going to keep going. Because I know I'm not the only one tired. And I'm going to tell you the same thing. You got to keep going. Don't matter how you feel. You can't stop running. Can't stop moving. Can't stop going. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how I feel. I'm tired. I feel like giving up. I feel like quitting. I feel like giving up. I'm tired. I feel like quitting. And I'm not going to do that. Just not going to do it. We don't have much longer on this planet, on this plane. It's too late to turn back now, if you heard that saying. You who keep emailing me, messaging me about you feel like quitting, about giving up, it's too late. It's too late. None of y'all that are emailing me about quitting and giving up and you're tired and you don't want to go on no more, none of y'all are like 3 years old. None of y'all are like 4 or 5, 6. I look at my analytics. The majority of people, if not all of the people that watch me, are over 20. My largest group is between 35 and 70, somewhere up in that range. I have a small group of young people and women, mostly men. I have people from all around the world that watch me. Other countries that watch some country dude from down in Mobile, Alabama, with no college degree. They're watching me, listen to me. Well, I want you to listen again. And you listen carefully. I want to quit. For the last few months, I've been wanting to quit more than I've ever wanted to quit before. Y'all may not see it on here. I don't show it. I don't discuss it. I don't lay down and cry and roll around in a ball of self-pity. But just so you know, you're not the only one. The guy you listening to every day probably want to quit more than you. And not only do I have the problem of my own life and world, what I'm dealing with, weighing down on me, now I'm in the content creation. And I have a big heart. So now I'm taking on the problem of all of y'all. As I come up with this content and do these videos on what I'm told to do and what I'm led to discuss, I'm being exposed to all those problems and issues, stuff that I didn't even know. So I'm dealing with my own issue, and also now I'm exposed to the issues and the problems of the world. And I'm a caring dude. I'm not the type of dude that be like, well, as long as it ain't me, I ain't worried about it. That's not me. If you struggling and hurting and in pain, I forgot what you call it, empath, empathy, whatever. If you're hurting, if good people are hurting, I'm hurting too. Dirty and low down people are hurting, I'm celebrating. I'm just keeping it real with you. So it feels like I got a lot of weight on my shoulders, and I do. But I was built for this. I was made for this. Those of y'all who concerned about me, about big war, don't, you know what I'm saying, you might need to back off a little bit, man. You letting all this stuff get to you. No, I'm not. Now I'm knowing and understanding why I went through all that shit I went through at such a young age, and I didn't get it. Why was I doing so much suffering and so much pain that wasn't normal for somebody my age in America? Like I was in a third world country, but I was in America suffering like that. Surrounded by a world of prosperity. In the land of milk and honey, I was living like I was in a third world country. And I couldn't understand it to save my life. I was just doing the best that I knew how to do at the time, even though it wasn't worth a damn. It was what I knew. It was all I knew. I didn't have nobody to teach me nothing. The people that were teaching me died when I was young. I had to learn it on my own, figure it out. Not making no excuses, I'm just telling you what happened. And now that I'm old, I understand. So don't worry about me. I'm worried about y'all. Don't worry about me. I'm built for this. I was made for this. I was chosen for this. Lucky me, but it is what it is. So I'm strong enough to carry this shit. And I also know that God ain't gonna put no more on me than what I can bear. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. But just want you to know, in spite of all that, I still feel like quitting. Feel like giving up. But I'm too old for that. You too old for that. You done came too far now. It's too late. You should have did that when you was 5, 6. Don't get this far to the finish line and then quit the race. Should have quit in the beginning. When you caught your first cramp. When you first got winded. When you broke your first sweat. If you're going to quit, you should have quit then. Don't come this far from the finish line and now you want to quit. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. I know a lot of y'all are like me. You're in this world, even if you got family. You're in this world and you know cause the family done proved to you that they ain't got your back. Sometimes your family treats you worse than strangers. I know. And you feel like quitting and giving up because you know you are here alone in this big old world with all these people. Billions of people on this planet, and you ain't got one of them that's got your back. That's a lot of weight to carry around, just knowing in this big old space that we're living in, you're here by yourself. You're on your own. If you're in trouble, you can't get on the bat hotline and call Batman. You can't call Ghostbusters. You can't do none of that. You got to figure it out on your own. You got to tough it out. You got to make it happen. You're not alone. You're looking at one. Throughout my financial struggles that I've been dealing with lately, and they are great. I'm not even letting you know how bad they are. But my financial struggles are great right now. Not from being sorry, not from being lazy, but for dreaming too big, from trying too hard, and I got myself in a bind. And that ain't the toughest part of it. The toughest part for me right now on the financial side is knowing that I got some people that supposedly been close to me. Some people that you would assume love me. I'm not going to say who they are, who it is, if it's one, if it's two, if it's three. I ain't going to say none of that. Friend or family, I'm not going to say none of that. But it's somebody that I just knew, beyond a shadow of a doubt, would have my back in my time of need if they were able. Only if they were able. Now, let's get that out the way. If you struggling and I'm struggling, I don't expect no help from you. I don't give a damn who you are, how close we are. But I'm putting myself in the same position of this person. To where if I came into a large amount of money and you somebody close to me, I'm not going to give you all my damn money. I ain't going to lie to you. But I'm going to give you something to help you out in a decent way to where you're going to be when you see it. You go when you see it. I thought I had that because of the type of person I am. That's what I would have did toward these people or this person that know my situation and left me hanging and supposed to be close to me. I ain't gonna pitch a bitch about it. I swallow it and keep moving. But I know it ain't nothing new to me, so I'm not in surprise. I'm not in shock. But I'm just letting y'all know I understand what it feels like to be alone. I understand what it feels like to know beyond the shadow of a doubt, if you fall, you fucked. That puts even more pressure, even more weight on your shoulders. Because everybody falls. Everybody go through tough times. We're doing it right now. Everybody do. But when you somebody that knows beyond the... See, some of y'all still under the illusion, because I was at one time, under the illusion that if something happened to me, if I fall off, I got people that love me and will be there for me to help pick me up if I fall. I found out the extremely hard way. I ain't got a soul. Got plenty of people said or say they love me. I ain't got plenty of people. Until I met some strangers. Y'all, I got some of y'all coming through to help me. Even though you may be struggling your damn self. That's how I knew even back in the day, don't give up. You never know where your help gonna come from. Don't give up. Because the people or the ones you thought were supposed to be there for you are not. There's somebody called God that will send people or send someone or something that you least expected when you're going through what you're going through to help you out. It may not come when you want it to, but what's the saying? He's always on time. To me, he ain't on time because I wanted it immediately. The minute I struggle, I want relief right then. And if I don't get it right then, to me, he ain't on time. But when I look back on it, always on time. My help, which coming from the hills, is always on time. Your help is on the way. And it ain't who you think it's going to be. It ain't going to be the politicians. It ain't going to be your family members. It ain't going to be your close friend that you love. Might not be nobody you even know. I often say the cavalry ain't coming. Help ain't on the way. But when I say that, I mean the humankind. But I need to reiterate that. Help is on the way. But it ain't where you expect it from. Now that I know. And that is why I haven't given up. That is why I haven't quit, even though listen, y'all. Even on this YouTube channel, I feel like quitting. I feel like giving up. In spite of where I am, big boy, y'all mother 100,000. And you got a lot of people that say they love you. And I know you got trolls or haters and know the haters and know the trolls. I ain't worried about them. It's the fact that I know that somebody like me would never blow up on this thing for real. I would have to be an idiot, an imbecile, or at least act like that. Because that's what people like. That's what people are drawn to. People are gravitating to stupid shit. Let me just sum it up like that. And we also in a land, in a world full of haters. Hate, hate, hate. There are some people that can help you, but won't just because they hate you. It could be family, friends, or whoever. And the hate be so disguised that you don't even know it's hate. You really be thinking they might not have it, or they ain't able to do it, when they can easily help you and just hate. Oh yeah, I want to give up sometimes too. I want to give up a lot of times. I ain't doing it. Just know if you watching me and I'm still showing up here every day, you better show your ass up too. I ain't talking about to my channel. I'm talking about to life. I'm telling y'all, every day that I wake up, I want to say, fuck this shit. Sick of it. Sick of it. And I'm one of the strongest dudes on this planet, and I'm sick of it. So don't you dare think, by looking at me, I got it all together. Some of y'all know. Some of y'all might think, in other words, you hating on me. You're hating for nothing. Because my shit fucked up right now. But I ain't going to lay around and bitch about it. I'm going to get up. I got to, hey, somebody is after my ass. Somebody is fighting me. So I got to throw these motherfuckers up. Let's go. That's my mentality. Bitch, you got to kill me. I'm still living. So I can't lay down. Because if you quit, if you think you're suffering now, you think you're in pain now, you think you're hurting now, you think you want to give up now, fuck around and quit and watch how you feel. You think you got it bad now, quit. And watch how that becomes. The quitting is an amplifier to your problems. Your problems don't go away. Your situation and circumstance, whatever you're dealing with, ain't going nowhere because you quit. I learned it the hard way. I laid down for a minute and checked out. I ain't here. I refuse. I'm just gonna turn my head and I'm not dealing with this. And somehow I thought the problem would leave. Because I turned around and said, no mas, I quit, I give up, I check out, you win. No. So quitting, for some strange reason, feels like a solution to your problem, to life, to the struggles. Life's so hard for you. Life hard. It's fucked up. And somehow you feel like if you quit, that's going to make everything all right. What a lie we've been told. The only thing that if we got a chance at all of making things better, of making things all right, first we got to realize 9 times out of 10 we ain't got no help. That we on our own. That's the first thing most of us have to realize. Maybe you're fortunate enough to have somebody. I'm not one of them people. So I realized 30 years ago that if I don't do it, I'm going to die. Because ain't nobody come to help me. Family, friend, sister, brother, nobody. Even when they can help me, they don't. And that's okay. I ain't got time to sit around and worry about it. I got to keep moving. You got to keep moving. I don't care who you ain't got, who just showed you they ain't there for you. Fuck them people. So now, it's only you. And contrary to what you might believe, like I believed at one time that quitting is a solution, quitting is never a solution to any problem. Unless it's addiction to some type of bad substance or behavior. Then quitting is the answer. But other than that, quitting is not the solution to your problem. Giving up, folding, laying down crying is not the solution. I know you might think it is, that's going to make everything better. I'm tired of fighting. Because I feel like that every day. I feel like quitting. But then what that's going to do? It's going to make shit worse. Our only solution, if there is one, is to fight with everything you got. That's the only solution. Make that shit happen. Be your best you. and let God do the rest. Give this shit everything you got. Big Ward want to quit, man. I would say 7 days out the week, I feel like giving up 8 of them. I feel like quitting 8 days out the week. Imagine that. So if you listen to me and you feel the same way, you ask, I don't know how many times I gotta say it, but I don't give a damn how many times I gotta say it. I'm gonna keep saying it. Because that's what I'm supposed to do. And I'm supposed to be for you to see. And now I'm telling you, I'm not ashamed to tell you the truth that, hey man, I ain't doing good right now. I feel like quitting every day. I feel like giving up every day. I don't know what my next move gonna be. I don't know what I'm gonna do to straighten this shit out. I don't know. So you ain't by yourself if you don't know. But here's what we do know. Because I'm telling you so. And I told you this before. And y'all still writing me telling you feel like giving up, you feel like quitting. Obviously, you ain't listening. Obviously, you don't believe that I feel the same way you feel. Because you write me still. If y'all wonder why I'm touching on this same discussion again, even though I've done it before, some people don't get it on the first rip. And you got to keep going. You got to keep going. A lot of times you're trying to help people. They ain't going to get the help that you're trying to give them on the first rip. Sometimes you got to keep at it until they get it. And that's what I'm going to do. Quitting makes it worse. That's why I won't quit. I don't know what else I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to fix this shit. But I know what I ain't going to do is quit. What I ain't going to do is give up. Because whatever I'm dealing with going to get greater and more intense and more painful if I quit. Just know whatever pain you dealing with, unless it's physical pain like you done had an injury or some shit, but our mental pain, our life struggles, unemployed, broke, don't know what you're going to do, don't know how you pay your bills. If you quit, that's going to get worse. But if you keep fighting, eventually you'll find a way because a way going to be made for you if you still fighting. Quitting makes it worse. Now you don't have a chance in here. As long as you ain't quit, I don't care for the 1% chance. That's still a chance that you're going to make it. Even if the chances are small, there's still chances. Because if you quit, guess what your chances are? 0. We ain't quitting, y'all. I appreciate y'all for all y'all goddamn support. I appreciate y'all for continuing to fight. Ain't nothing wrong with telling nobody how you feel, especially me. That's what I'm here for. I can't respond to all your comments. I can't respond to all your emails. But I know what you're going through, and I can respond to everybody this way to let you know I feel you. And we all that want to make it. We all that refuse to give up. We're going to make it. I don't know how. I can't tell you how. I can't tell you when. We're going to fucking make it. Even if it means one day we just died. When it was our time. We still made it. Even if you die and you didn't do it yourself, you made it. Because that's what we racing to. The finish line is death. But you finished is the point. If you do it yourself, you unalive yourself, you quit. You're a loser. Failure. That's the only failure. The only losers are the people that quit. So if you didn't quit today, I don't give a damn. You dead broke, out on your ass, stinking, homeless like I was at one time. I didn't quit. Y'all remember? Remember I told you what I went through? How did you make it, Big Ward? What did you do? I don't fucking know, but what I do know is I didn't quit. If you don't listen to nothing else I ever tell you out of all these goddamn videos I make, I got over almost 2,000 if I ain't mistaken. I don't even keep up with them no more. If you don't listen to nothing else I ever told your ass, again, you better listen to this. Don't fucking quit. Get it, got it good. Bye.